afternoon is extended to you. Thank you for giving up your Saturday to be with us and to make your contribution. So last year, in 2023, that was last year, the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition turned, or should I say, competition, yeah, turned 60 years old. So we like to say that the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition is as old as the country, just about. As you know, we gained independence in 1962, and it was 1963. Dr. Eric Williams unbuilding this new nation, a modern nation, an independent nation, with so many people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different races. He was looking for a way to unite us. And we found that we are unique and we are better because of our differences. So he journeyed throughout Trinidad and Tobago, trying to get a feel of the country. And every community he visited, they put on a showcase of their culture. And out of that, he created the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition to allow us to share our knowledge, to share our culture, to preserve and protect who we really are as Trinbagonians, and allow people from different walks and different backgrounds to share, to show, to unite through culture. So as we build a new Trinidad and Tobago, don't give up who you are or where you're from. There's no need to give up, but we can all preserve it, celebrate and unite in that uniqueness or in that difference that make us all together lovely and all together beautiful. So here we are. This would be 61 years later. When we turned 60, we felt like it was an important time, or the opportune time, to look at the journey of 60 years and look at from whence we've come and how can we improve the delivery of the competition. Now, there were many people saying Best Village is not what it used to be. I know for sure that some of the items that we used to enjoy many years ago, we no longer do. So many items had fell along the way. So we think it's necessary to look at it and see what should we leave, what should we bring with us, and what should we modernize, what do we need to restore. So we decided to go back and take a look at Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition and to get that feedback from those who had been around in the better days, in the heydays of Best Village, and use the opportunity to introduce new people also to Best Village. I think that COVID put a real licking on Best Village also. I joined the Ministry of Sport and Community Development in 2020, in September of 2020, and we were in the heart of COVID. And I remember being in the heart of COVID and the Best Village fraternity wanting to have Best Village 2021. And they told us we would social distance. And I said, I've been around these people before. Best Village people don't know how to social distance. Best Village people are touchy-feely, in your face, hug up kind of people. And I think that is one thing that makes us so lovely and so beautiful. I grew up in this type of culture and these kind of arts. I've participated and been a member of and competed with Youth Quake with Cheryl and Mike Duncan. Mrs. Duncan is here. Thank you for showing up. We have a stalwart in the house. I also competed with Rhythmic Vibration with Miss Daniel at Scarborough Methodist School. Now, as I mentioned that back then, Best Village at the school level was also very vibrant. And I don't think that, I know we don't have that still today. Yes, Doris? The Best Village School competition. No. We have young people, but I think with so much talent and so many Best Village stalwarts and cultural enthusiasts available, we need to have a safe place and a sure place, a certain place in schools, and have schools compete like we used to. It's also Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition that Tobago Heritage came. Yes? I can say for Mr. Berkeley, if I wrong tell me before I leave here, and they'll beat me up. Right? But Tobago has its own journey and its own story, but at the end of the day, very, very, very similar, and we can learn so much from each other. I think over the years in Tobago, we have managed to really modernize the Tobago Heritage Festival. I remember when that year when Peter Minshall? Brian McFarlane. And the kind of production, it was world class. It was something we could boast about. It was something Tobagonians felt very proud of. And over the years, we've seen Tobagonians go out there, get their certification, and they take this thing really, really seriously. What I don't know is if those persons who took the time to go out there and to perfect the craft and to improve their talent, if our payment schedule has stepped up to support them, if we have programs to help them continue to improve, because you go out there and you have anybody who think they can dance a ballet, teaching people how to dance a ballet, getting paid as a tutor, and then the quality of the production and the history is lost. History is lost. What we are trying to preserve and protect is just lost and gone. And we have gotten carried away in preparing a show and competing to win, rather than truly protecting, preserving the culture, teaching it to the youngsters, utilizing culture as a unifier and as something that can develop people personally, professionally, and even empower your community. The Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition has a unit, it has staff. We have at least 20 persons working in Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition. Then there is no reason Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition to whittle down to a couple months in the year. That's not what it's supposed to be. Activities should happen throughout the year. Programs should happen throughout the year. And this should be such an important part of building your community. So we want to get back to that. So in Trinidad, we had a consultation in North, we had a consultation in South, and I made it my business to make sure we had a consultation in Tobago. We, on our first effort, we reached out to the Tobago House of Assembly to assist us with the registration. And about 2-3 days before the day, we didn't get feedback as to the groups in Tobago that was going to come on with us. So we postponed, and we said this time around, we are going to plan our venue, we're going to, yes, invite them to be a part, but we're also going to advertise ourselves and have people register directly with the ministry. And so said, so done, and here we are today. If the people in the room today are because of the ministry's notification, I don't know. If it's because of Tobago House of Assembly notification, I don't know. Is there anybody in the room representing the Tobago House of Assembly? Huh? All right, thank you very much for being here. You're THA group or THA member staff? Where your people? I have trust issues with that. So I do have trust issues because the last time we reached out to THA to send your groups and so on, you know, are they looking at this? I'm just saying, what we are doing here, it's a national competition. It's a national competition. And we want to create that platform so that all groups from in Trinidad and in Tobago feel free to enter the competition. And what we want to also ensure is that new groups are able to enter the competition. I charge Best Village Trophy competition unit in the ministry all the time. We always get away for not doing enough advertising and not doing enough planning ahead of time so that people know what you're doing. It has become too word of mouth. So it is then closed to a certain set of people. The same faces and the same people that you see each year. The same set of tutors that you see each year. So that if somebody decided to go out to college or go somewhere and attain new skills and certification and so on, it's difficult for them to get on the tutoring list. It's difficult for them to even enter a new category, and that shouldn't be. The thing is supposed to be from the ground up, yeah? And the people are supposed to have a great contribution as to what this best village thing is. If we in the ministry sit down and plan the thing out ourselves and just expect you to show up, then you would show up, win the money and go your way, and then wait until next year to have a best village queen again, to win the best dance again, to get a trophy, to get some small money, to get bragging rights. And that's not what we're trying to do. We want to bring the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition into the 21st century. We're little late, but better late than never. How do we get these? I have witnessed some of the most thrilling performances at Best Village, and I've seen tremendous skill. And yes, I'm entertained on the night, but then what happens after? What happens as it relates to capturing that and marketing that? And you know, there are so many more pieces to the puzzle that are missing, and we need to pull it together.